To fully grasp the significance of the earth beast's two horns, we have to look into the historical and prophetic context of Daniel's vision of the little horn. In the book of Daniel, the prophet receives a series of visions that outline the rise and fall of great empires, each represented by a beast. These beasts are symbolic of powerful pagan religious kingdoms that dominated the ancient world. The first beast in Daniel's vision represents Babylon. Following Babylon was the Medo-Persian Empire, symbolized by the second beast. The third beast, Greece, was initiated by Alexander the Great, who swiftly conquered vast territories, spreading Hellenistic culture across the known world. After Alexander's death, the empire fragmented and was ruled by his four generals, each taking a portion of the empire. The fourth beast, Rome, is depicted as exceedingly strong, more terrifying and destructive than the previous empires. Historically, Rome is divided into two distinct phases. Pagan Rome, which was characterized by its polytheistic worship and brutal imperial rule, and Papal Rome, which emerged as the Roman Empire's influence waned and the papacy rose to power, exerting both religious and political control. In Daniel's vision, the little horn arises during the reign of the fourth beast, which is identified as Rome. The little horn is described as a diverse kingdom different from the others, and it represents the papal phase of Rome. Unlike the earlier phases of Roman power, Papal Rome introduced a certain religious dimension to its rule. This phase of Rome's history saw a new fusion of church and state, where the papacy, using the Bible, wielded immense influence over both the spiritual and temporal affairs of Europe. The little horn, despite attributing its rule through the Bible's deity, is characterized by its blasphemous actions against the Bible and its persecution of its followers. Daniel 7:25 tells us that this power shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. This description aligns with the historical actions of the papacy during the Middle Ages, when it claimed divine authority, altered religious practices, and persecuted those who opposed its doctrines. The papacy's use of the Bible to justify its actions demonstrates how it used the Bible to harm the Bible, as it blended Christian doctrine with elements of pagan philosophy and ritual, creating a hybrid religion that served its own ends. The duality of the earth beast's horns can be understood by considering the historical role of the papacy. In its heyday, the papacy was both a religious authority and a political power, often dictating the policies of kings and emperors. The papal system was unique in that it claimed to represent Israel's God and Christ on earth, while simultaneously engaging in the political machinations of empire. This dual role allowed it to exert control over both the spiritual and temporal realms, a combination that made it a formidable force in the history of Europe. With this understanding of Daniel's little horn, we can now turn our attention back to the earth beast and its two horns. If we consider these horns as symbolic of two powers akin to the little horn of Daniel, the earth beast emerges as a complex entity that is governed by two religious and political forces similar to Papal Rome. The earth beast's two horns represent a similar dual structure, where two entities, both religious and political in nature, work together to establish their dominion. These entities are dangerous because they operate with the same harmful intent as the little horn. This duality reflects the complex nature of the earth beast, which is not merely a single institution but a coalition of powers working in unison to oppose the Bible's mind. Just as Daniel's little horn represents a religious political power that persecuted the Bible and its followers, the earth beast's two horns suggest the presence of two such powers within its structure. These powers wield significant influence, mirroring the actions and agenda of the little horn. The earth beast, therefore, can be seen as a continuation or evolution of the same type of institution represented by the little horn, one that uses religious authority to control and manipulate, often in opposition to a true and sincere devotional experience. Revelation 13, 6 and 7 provides further insight into the nature of the little horn, which nature the earth beast will copy. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. This passage echoes the actions of Daniel's little horn, reinforcing the idea that the earth beast is a similar yet distinct power. The earth beast, like the acknowledged beast before it, will persecute the Bible's philosophy and its followers. Its two horns are not merely symbolic of power, but are active agents in carrying out this religious manipulation and persecution. The beast speaks as a dragon, aligning itself with civil or government authority and religious persecution, much like Daniel's little horn, which spake great words against the Most High. The earth beast, therefore, represents a dual authority, two entities working in concert to oppose the Bible's true followers and to establish a counterfeit system of worship. In our time, interpretations of the earth beast have often focused on identifying it with specific contemporary entities, whether nations, organizations, or leaders. However, such interpretations risk oversimplifying the rich symbolism within Revelation 13, reducing the earth beast to a mere historical or political figurehead, rather than understanding it as an allegorical representation of a political and religious empire or institution. The earth beast's two horns, like the little horn of Daniel, are best understood as symbols of spiritual and temporal institutions working together to oppose the Bible. These institutions manifest in only one form throughout history. They seek to subvert the Bible's character and philosophy, to establish a counterfeit system of religion, and to persecute those who remain faithful to the Bible's character and philosophy. The narrative of the earth beast and its two horns challenges us to approach Daniel and the Revelation with a deeper understanding of allegory and symbolism. The imagery used in these books is not written in a purely literal or historical sense. The earth beast with its two horns serves as a powerful reminder of the ongoing struggle between the Bible's philosophy and the religious and political intention within the religious world. It calls us to be discerning, to recognize the subtle ways in which evil can manifest, often under the guise of a religion backed by political or civil authority. The earth beast with its two horns like a lamb is a symbol that demands careful and thoughtful interpretation. By drawing connections to Daniel's little horn, we can better understand the nature of the earth beast as a united, dual, universal, religious, and political power that persecutes anything and any assembly sincerely honoring the Bible's words. This outlook invites us to look beyond the surface of the text and to consider the broader allegorical meanings embedded within the prophetic literature.